Hey, Mr. Swamp Puppy. Look at this big boy. What a distinguished gentleman. Well, well, well. Yoink. I love me a big old toad. Corn snake, yoink. I have to help these guys cross the road. He is not happy with me. I just don't want you to get ran over. He gave me a little kiss and everything.
L excuses, right hand on the Bible. God can strike me down if I'm lying. That motherfucker's cheating! Take my word!
Squirrel snake. Oh my god, shut up.
The state of Florida. The Sunshine State, where you can go to Miami, Disney, and Universal. Well, we don't talk about this. This is completely separate. You know, I've been to Florida a couple times. It's alright there, but I have seen my fair share of things. But today's video isn't about how Florida is the equivalent of hell, although it is. Today we're talking about Sea Moon from Stone Ocean Part 6. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
Wakey, 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 it's time for school.
If you're an OG to this channel, you already know that I already did this stand, but I'm remaking it because the thing was so ass. Now, stands are basically the embodiment of a person's soul, and Sea Moon is no exception. It's the result of Poochie's stand, White Snake, and the Green Baby merging, which is combined by 36 souls. Now let's get to Sea Moon's appearance. It's a mashup of White Snake and the Green Baby. Its face is all skeletal, with intense red eyes and spiky eyelashes that scream. Plus, there are these cool vein-like patterns on his face. Sea Moon rocks these arrow-shaped vestiges on his head, shoulders, arms, and legs. And you can also see he copped the Gucci belt. And let me just say, Sea Moon does not skip leg day either. He has some seriously toned abs, showing off White Snake's figure, and making it quite the formidable presence. Sea Moon isn't exactly a genius when it comes to learning and development. It pretty much needs Poochie to give it clear instructions before it can do anything useful. But hey, when it comes to following instructions, it does show some smarts of its own. So while it may not be the brightest bulb, Sea Moon can still hold its own when the punches start flying. One strike from Sea Moon can be deadly thanks to its control over gravity. It's not just strong, but it's also super agile and fast. It can go head to head with other powerful close range stands like Stone Free. Now here's the deal. Sea Moon is remote controlled. Poochie can manipulate it from a distance. The closer he is, the better control he has. But he's gotta put himself out there to make it work. When Sea Moon is in action, things get trippy. It creates this reverse gravitational effect centered around Poochie. Within a 3-kilometer radius, everything starts getting pushed from him. Just imagine the earth turning to a giant cliff and everything starts falling away from Poochie. But don't worry, once they've fallen far enough, gravity goes back to normal. Oh, and a fun fact, if you're above Poochie, you'll actually fall upwards. Sea Moon is acting like totally chill though. It can move around freely while its gravity shenanigans are happening. And by default, Poochie's gravity keeps him grounded, so he can walk on any surface, even if it's vertical. By touching something with its fist, it can mess with gravity and make the object turn inside out. It doesn't really matter if it's a whole object or even just a single hair. If Sea Moon touches it, things get flipped. And if he touches it again, it goes back to normal. A blow to the chest from Sea Moon can be extremely deadly because it turns the heart inside out and messes up blood flow, starving the brain of oxygen. But Sea Moon doesn't just stop at fatal blows. It can also use this power to trap opponents or launch small objects like tiles as projectiles. Poochie himself can even partially turn himself inside out to dodge attacks, though this power is countered by Jolene. By using her ability to turn into strings, she can transform parts of her body into Mobius strips, which are objects with only one surface that can't be turned inside out. So basically, she cancels out the harm Sea Moon tries to do to her. Sea Moon has this altered version of Sea Moon's of Poochie's future stand. But here's the thing. It's not as fancy universal as Made in Heaven. Instead, Sea Moon's power is more localized and affects anything that comes in contact with Poochie, whether it's living or not. It can make a woman's fingernails grow at insane speeds, turning one half of a baby's body into a full-grown adult, or even maybe broken eggs into premature chicks. There is one downside to this ability. It's Poochie cannot control it. So it can basically happened spontaneously out of nowhere. Well, that's the end of the video. Goodbye. Just kidding. Let me know what you guys think about this stand in the comments. This video took very long to make because of the editing. So liking and subscribing would be appreciated. I don't want to sound cringe, but that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Also, thank you for the support on the other videos. It's very much appreciated. I should stop talking. This is the end of the video. I need to stop talking. Okay, I'll stop talking.